Confused about how to do skin cycling, retinoids and exfoliating acids in the same routine? We're going to talk about this new trend and how to do it. Hi, I'm Iara, cosmetics expert at Care2Beauty, and today we're going to take a deep dive in skin cycling. Which products do you use and how do you combine them in your skincare routine? We're going to take you step by step and show you different routines, even for sensitive skin and acne-prone skin. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Let's start with the reason why skin cycling makes sense. So the other day I was scrolling on my social media and I came across an influencer doing her skincare routine, and she used an exfoliating mask, a serum with a high percentage of exfoliating acids, and a retinol cream. And this was her daily night routine. No wonder her face was all red and irritated. And this is something I see often, mainly because people want to incorporate these actives in their skincare routine, but a lot of the times they don't know how to do it and end up doing more harm than good to the skin. With skin cycling, you alternate the products you use each night. Here's the cycling part. So you let the skin recover from the use of actives such as exfoliating acids and retinoids. In other words, don't use everything all at once. It's like when you go to the gym every day or almost every day, you don't work out all the group muscles every day. You separate them over the week, so you let the muscles recover. In skin cycling, you don't use all the actives every day, you separate them over the days, so you let the skin recover. Now let's address the skin cycling steps and how do you do them. First, picture a 4-night cycle. In night 1, you do an exfoliant. In night 2, you use a retinoid. And nights 3 and 4 are for recovering. And then you repeat this 4-night cycle. For exfoliation, you can use a physical exfoliant or a chemical exfoliant. If you have sensitive skin, you can give PHAs a try. Otherwise, you can try glycolic acid or salicylic acid, for example. And you can include this step by using a toner, a serum, or any other product. It really depends on your preferences. Now for step 2, using retinoids. There are a lot of different retinoids you can choose from, even if you have sensitive skin, and I will show you some examples later in this video. One great way to introduce this active in your routine is by using a retinol sandwich. And this means after cleansing, you apply a thin layer of a moisturizer, you follow with a retinoid, and then you moisturize again. The next 2 steps, nights 3 and 4, are for recovering. With this, you take a break from those skincare actives and focus on barrier repair. So you use a simple moisturizer with barrier repairing and soothing ingredients, such as niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, probiotics, and such. So notice we're only cycling the evening routine. This means in the morning routine you can stay with the same routine every day, you just have to keep it simple. Using a sunscreen is a must-have, and you can also include an antioxidant serum such as vitamin C, or if you have acne-prone skin, a niacinamide serum might be a good choice. Now sometimes you need to adjust this skin cycling routine to your own skin needs. Let's say you have extremely sensitive skin, rosacea, eczema. You can skip the exfoliation step and add an extra recovery night. For example, one of our co-workers has rosacea, and for her skin it's unthinkable to exfoliate twice a week, so she only exfoliates once a week. Contrarily, if you're used to strong actives, you can cut out one of the recovery nights and do a 3-night cycle instead. So you exfoliate, you use a retinoid, and you do a recovery night, and then you repeat the cycle. On the other hand, with this cycling routine, you're only using a retinoid every 4th night, which might be good for sensitive skin or retinol beginners, but if you're an advanced user or have acne, it might be a low frequency for most people to see benefits, so you can increase the number of nights with retinol. It really is a matter of listening to your skin and see how you can adjust this routine. But let's go to the part we've all been waiting for, skin cycling routines and products. We start with the classic version. So for night 1 exfoliation, we recommend Martiderm The Originals Pro Reg Cream 8 with 8% of alpha hydroxy acids. On night 2 retinoids, we recommend Endocare Renewal Retinol Serum with 0.2% retinol. And for recovery nights 3 and 4, we recommend Uriage Bariaderm Cica Daily Serum. If you're an advanced user, start night 1 with Revolution Skincare 15% Glycolic Intense Serum, a highly concentrated serum in glycolic acid. On night 2, retinoids, SkinCeuticals Retinol Intense. And on nights 3 and 4, recover the skin with Filorga Neocica. For an affordable option, choose Revox B77 Just Glycolic Acid 7% Exfoliating Toner on night 1. For night 2, retinoids, try Revolution Skincare Retinol Overnight Moisture Cream. And for recovery nights, Glow Hub The Barrier Builder Facial Serum. If you have acne-prone skin cycling is also a great option. We recommend Bioderma Sebium Kerato Plus Anti-Blemish Gel Cream as an exfoliant. For night 2 retinoids, try SVR Ampoule A Lift with 0.3% of retinol, and for recovery nights, Uriage Eau Thermal Water Sleeping Mask, which is a lightweight hydrating mask that also works as a night moisturizer. Remember I said sensitive skin can do skin cycling too? So we recommend an exfoliant for sensitive skin, such as Filorga Sleep and Peel. For retinoids, Sensilish Eternalist Age Retinol Serum. And for recovery, Eucerin Hyaluron Filler 3 times effect. So tell us, have you been skin cycling or not? If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and we'll help you out. And don't forget to like and hit subscribe because we have a lot more content coming soon. Our next video is going to be about skincare tips for hay fever, so sign up to get notified and don't miss out. See you next time!